Welcome back. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, we're up to 299 of these bad boys, okay? 90% of them are gangs, vice, crash, patrol, pranks, ducks in lockers, things blowing up, sergeants passing out, nobody doing anything, people eating boll weevils out of brownies, all kinds of stuff. So look them all up. They're pretty good. Exploding bodies, you name it, we did it, okay? But now I'm in charge, top dog, in charge of like 12 detectives, and we're doing search warrants. And we had a search warrant, and we did like one every day. The whole time I was there, we did over 460 of them, okay? A lot of search warrants every day for, well, 2.5 years, a long time. Sometimes twice a day. Anyways, doing a search warrant. And what we do is we do a search warrant, we line up away from the view of the suspect's house, come around the corner, we hide, and then we get out of our van, and they run up on a line to the house. Everybody's on line. And by mandate, I have to be in the back of the line. When I was a young detective, I was in the front with a shotgun, but now I have to be in the back, because if something happens as you're shooting, I have to direct traffic, I have to coordinate things, I have to call for help, I have to do all this stuff, so I need to be in the back of the line. I don't like it. I'm an alpha, but it's the way it goes. So we're doing a search warrant. And they told us that in the briefing that there were pit bulls here, so be careful. Everybody's be careful. I got 3 guys with shotguns in the front, and I told them, okay, these dogs, I told the briefing, in front of the lieutenant, I said, these dogs become a threat, you take them out. Okay. That's all there's to it. I'm not going to have officers bit because, oh my goodness, are you going to stay back? No. I said, so everybody understood that. It's supposed to be a couple of pit bulls. Okay, here we go. Guarding the place. So now we're out there. Running down the corner, we make the turn, long sidewalk, about a half a depth of the yard of the lot is a long sidewalk curve. There's all kinds of plants here, roses, and the guys are running down this sidewalk, and there's houses there, got a bunch of chicken coops over here, and we're running, and I see 2 pit bulls over here. And I'm waiting for the shot. I know here it comes. I know I can say, oh no, I come around the corner, I see the pit bulls, and my guys are already strung out. I'm thinking it's going to happen any second. I'm going to hear a shot go off. No, guys run by, guys are going in, but I smell pepper spray. We're going through a cloud of pepper spray. I said, whoa, there must be a suspect must have got pepper spray. Okay, so, because I can't see, again, I'm in the back of the line behind 12 people, 13 people. So I hear screaming, people are down the front porch, people are down inside, 4 or 5 suspects. Okay, fine, it's over. A matter of maybe, I'd say no more than a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes to do this warrant. It's over. All the excitement's over. It doesn't take long. Basically what it takes to run through a house, into the house, run through the place with guns out, put everybody down, and then it's over. It's almost anticlimactic. Maybe 2.5 minutes at the most, okay? Got to be quick, because they don't want to arm themselves and do stuff. Okay, so everything's fine. So I look outside, I'm walking out, I'm standing in the door, I'm looking around everything, and then I see 2 of my lady detectives with these pit bulls, and they're hosing them down with water, and I go, what happened? They go, oh, they were pepper sprayed. Oh, okay, it's interesting. So they're bringing them water, and you can see the ribs on these dogs. Okay, pretty sad. Okay, the ribs, because they haven't been eaten. So they brought them food. The dogs are eating. They're licking the officers. These are not your attack pit bull. These are just dogs. Okay, they're pit bulls, but they're not aggressive. Oh, that's cool. All right, fine. So everybody in the house is arrested. So unfortunately, we have to call animal control to take the dog. We can't just leave the dogs here. And they also took a bunch of chickens and cages, and we turned that over to the vice unit. And apparently, 3 months later, they pulled a big vice raid and got these guys for chicken fighting, which is pretty good. Our unit got accommodation from the captain for that, because I told my guys, because I work vice, I did dog fighting, that we should report that to vice, and so they made a nice arrest on their end of it. Anyway, so now we're back debriefing. Every time we do a warrant, we debrief afterwards to talk about things. One of the stories was a guy that had a pole on the second story with fire extinguisher, and there was snow everywhere. We laughed and talked about that. So we do that just to help us to make ourselves better for the next one. So we're talking about this warrant. Nobody brought up the pepper spray. And so one of my new supervisors brings it up. Real nice guy. He goes, okay, guys. He says, why did we pepper spray the dogs? And we're not going to rag on anybody. We used to actually kick out our lieutenant in this meeting because we didn't want anybody in there that wasn't our unit, because we want everybody to talk freely. I wasn't going to jump on anybody's case. We're all in this together. We're all hitting that door together. And if shots go off, just because there's 3 guys in front and I'm 12 back, doesn't mean I'm not going to take a shot in the back. That's randomly shooting. Someone could take a bullet. So we want to stay together. So someone says, yeah, we did it. Well, why'd you do it? He's, well, they looked like they were coming after us, and well, they were tied down with middle stakes. So yeah, but we didn't know that, so they were close enough. I said, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And so I said, well, guys, the only thing bad about pepper spraying dogs is the fact that we have to run through the pepper spray. So the guys behind you, 8 of us, our eyes were all messed up trying to run through the pepper spray. So next time, just take fire extinguishers. And we decided, I think earlier, to do that. We didn't do it this time for some reason, but now we took fire extinguishers. Actually it's better. You spray that fire extinguisher, I don't know anything about that. I think it's cold. It scares the hell out of the dogs. They'll actually run the other way because they don't want anything to do with that. Whereas pepper spray only effective about 30% of the time on animals. Didn't know that. Okay, fine. So we're doing that, talking about that, fine. And I had to lecture him again. Hey, look, I have no problem you blowing away dogs, but when it's needed, no, okay, fine. So this young supervisor goes, well, can I finish some, boss? Oh, go ahead, finish your thought. He goes, here's the thing, guys. He says, think of it from the dog's point of view. I'm going. He goes, here's a dog. He hasn't eaten. He hasn't drank water. His ribs are showing. He's emaciated. He's sitting there in his staked position. And here come the police. And you're thinking, the police! Oh my gosh, I'm safe! Water, food, all right! And we were just laughing. He goes, can you imagine what they're thinking? I go, okay, well, first of all, I don't think dogs think that, but they're whatever. Maybe they do. And so it was so funny. I said, well, that's a good point. That's a good point to bring up. I mean, they thought here come our saviors, and we pepper spray them. So anyway, that was pretty funny. So we just said, okay, and I told the guys, let's just try fire extinguishers. The fire extinguishers worked out really well in the future. It works out really well. Doesn't hurt anybody, and it washes off, no big deal. So anyway, that's our little pepper spray dog stories. I have no idea what happened to the dogs. They probably were destroyed. I don't know. I don't want to think about that. It's up to the animal control people. We had to take care of them anyway. So anyway, hope you liked the story. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.